Hey everyone, welcome back to our Dragon Ball Daima reviews. Today we're covering the finale, episode 20, Maximum. Plot-wise, this episode is mostly just the fight against Goma. We obviously get gorgeous animation with Goku and Super Saiyan 4. He does some crazy things. We definitely know that Goma is above Super Saiyan 3 in strength, probably below Super Saiyan 4 in strength, because Goku has been able to match it, and he did seem to get tired throughout the fight, but it didn't look like he was being overpowered like he was in the last few fights. Being an adult really made a difference in terms of his usage and power. Vegito is a great example of this. His Kamehameha not only visually reminded us of one of the Kamehamehas from GT, but it was also so powerful to punch a hole through Goma with the third eye and through all three levels of the demon world. Or I guess I should say two levels because there's only two above them. Not only does this further connect the demon world, which we get to later, but it's just a feat of strength that he can do. We do know that the demon world is bigger than Earth, and we know that it's a planet that has planets in it. So we don't really know the scale, but it has to be huge. It just looks huge. So like that's not nothing. That's more than planet busting in my opinion. Ultimately, he was not able to defeat Goma in the traditional sense. Piccolo's tactic of hitting him in the back of the head failed, but then we got the GOAT Majin Ku coming in and hitting him in the back with the book and just saving the day. Glorio then stepping on the third eye, destroying it, was a nice touch, really showing his character development and that he is committed to being one of the good guys. Obviously, we got that last episode, but just another nice little thing that he did. After that comes the wrap-up with Goma and Degasu being sent off to the little spirit bottle prison for 99 years for not being completely evil and killing a baby, which, honestly, I get that because it's Toriyama and he doesn't want to go too dark, but if this is the demon realm, wouldn't it make sense to make it pretty dark? I mean, they did with kidnapping and all that. That's not like a light thing, but I think you guys might understand what I mean, that like Toriyama kind of played it safe with his depictions of evilness. I did like how they addressed Arinsu was not fully evil and she had a touch of her humanity or whatever the exact word that Shin used was. And Du being crowned king of the demon realm just felt awesome. Like they'd been underplaying the crap out of him with small hints here and there about his intelligence being his biggest factor and his character being the most important thing about him, and it led to him being a great demon king. He already started picking out people from different aspects of the demon realm. The king from the third world. You've got the witch who made Boo and all the others that he had. It seems like he's going to be a fair and just ruler, and he's going to keep some of that demon realm devilishness as a joke he meant at Rinsu. Because, the demon realm is still going to be the demon realm at the end of the day, but he's going to make it a better place to live, which is good. Now, for the last few videos, I've been talking about how I've been struggling with the idea of Super Saiyan 4 being canon, but considering Akira Toriyama is the one who wrote all this and did all this. This is his last project, and heck, it's the anniversary of the day he died, the day I'm recording this. I'm gonna let go of it. It's really kind of childish for me to even worry about that. Yes, canon can be important to have an established storyline, but I don't think that Super Saiyan 4 completely breaks things. Because Goku said that he'd been training for it, but he couldn't reach it. Neva used his magic to unlock that potential, similar to how it was done on Namek with Elder Guru, and Goku had never gotten that before. So Super Saiyan 4 for him is like his potential unlocked, which is a nice thing, which is a nice little callback to that arc. Daima overall had a lot of little things like that where they call back to previous things, and it was good. So I believe that Super Saiyan 4 can fit. And the panel on the manga of Dragon Ball Super where he goes, Super Saiyan 3 is my highest form. The rationale to fix that, if someone's actually worried about this, is that, that's a different continuity. The manga and the Super anime, they completely diverge from each other. The fight with Zamasu, very different. Tournament of Power had differences. It's okay for them to be different. And, just because Goku doesn't use it, or Vegeta doesn't use the Super Saiyan 3, doesn't mean it can't work. So I think this is a chance for all of us who love Dragon Ball, whether it be Super, or GT, or just Z. This is just something Dragon Ball fans can get behind and enjoy. And it's a good way to end things for Toriyama's life. He's trying to bring us all together. And I've already thought about how Super Saiyan 4 can be implemented going forward, because you're like, why didn't he use it during Super? Well, first off, Super has God level powers, so it called for God powers. Toyotaro could do something really good with Super Saiyan 4. He could somehow put Goku and maybe even Vegeta in a situation where they're not able to access their god powers, where they're restricted from using them. Maybe there's a villain that comes and can siphon off that power from them for a short time, and they can't access them at all. What can he use then? Super Saiyan 4, his next best bet. Because Super Saiyan 4, based off of what we've seen in Daima, is definitely not anywhere near the God realm. It's above 3, but it is not godly strong. It could get stronger over time, have it adapt and get stronger like it did in GT and, dare I say, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. For anything, I just beg that that doesn't become canon. Let that be its commercial marketing thing on its own. Don't let it inflict on us. Anyways, Super Saiyan 4 can come back, and we can have it all work, and everybody can be happy. Seriously, I said this last video, Daima is a series that should make everybody happy. There's no reason we all have to bicker and fight about what's canon and what's not, and I think Toriyama probably thought about that. He probably decided, I'm going to bring Super Saiyan 4 and other elements from GT into the fold, so that I can have the fan base unite. Maybe he didn't think about it like that. Maybe he didn't really, I don't know how well he read into the people who enjoy his content. I'm pretty sure he's in touch with what people like and what don't like, considering he's the one who made this, and he did do polls based off popularity back in the day, which is why Vegeta stuck around. Anyways, there's nothing, in my opinion, wrong with Daima. It is a beautiful story. It is a well-animated story. It's all around, it's up there. I dare say it's better than Super. Some people might say, oh yeah, Super sucks, but no. Super is not as bad as some people say it is. Yes, it has flaws. Yes, Daima has some issues too. Not anything crazy, but, just let it be. Enjoy it. Go on a journey with Goku and his friends to the Demon Realm. That's what it is. Now, the way they ended it was kind of funny. Vegeta complaining that Goku has a new form that he hid from everyone again, like he did with Super Saiyan 3, and then Goku teasing him about going Super Saiyan 3 where he goes Ultra Vegeta 1. Obviously no one's going to call it that, but I can totally see a bunch of people on the inside of the Dragon Ball fandom now calling his Super Saiyan 3 Ultra Vegeta 1. I probably will as a joke. And I gotta say, that last ending segment, when they go into the shop again to get more Medibugs or Stamina Bugs, whatever they're called, and they find a jar of 2 more Evil Eyes, Toriyama, that's hilarious. I love you for that. I can't believe it. Maybe some people might think that he's setting up for another villain. I'm hoping that Bulma bought them and was like, I'm taking these and hiding them away, because imagine someone puts on both of those demon eyes, like the power, that could be truly a god level threat. We don't know if those are going to be just a gag that Toriyama did, his last gag before the Daima show ended, or if it's just it's a setup for a future chapter. Now that this is over and Toriyama's gone, sadly, I think that Toyotaro is going to be fully behind the wheel now. So we're going to be in a bit of a Dragon Ball drought for a little while, I think. Maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I'm wrong. But, we've been through it before between End of Z to Battle of Gods. We did get content, but nothing really official. All we can do now is stay together as a fandom and hope for the best. I have faith in Toyotaro. I have some faith in Toei. Not a whole lot, because, again, Super Dragon Ball Heroes. But yeah, I'm very glad this series happened. And it was nice doing all these reviews with you. Thank you to all the people who tuned in. I hope you guys have truly enjoyed this and went through this ride with me. And I hope you guys have a good one. Maybe you'll see me again in the future.